Here on IceTime.TV with Devils player head coach Andrew Lord after a 5-2 win against the Belfast Giants, following an overtime win against the Manchester Storm last night. And Andrew, a pretty satisfactory weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take it. Really proud of the guys, to be honest. We had the old sick bug roll through camp there early in the week, and guys were dropping like flies. We had I can't tell you how many water bottles we had taped up for sick bodies, and you know, it's no matter what you do, it seems like you got to go through that once every year. It just, you know, a couple guys get it, and then everyone gets it, and we battled through, and I know guys were, you know, there was some guys struggling, and they manned up and they got the job done for us. And huge character win last night, I thought, after, you know, playing a couple sloppy minutes late in the game there, and then to respond in overtime was great. And you know, tonight I thought the first was okay. I thought the first probably 13 minutes of the second was phenomenal. We were all over them. Got a great lead. Again, we made a few errors there when we had the lead that we shouldn't make, but again, I thought we regrouped nicely, and a solid third, you know, lacking a bit of energy, just playing it a bit more safe, a little bit more defensively responsible, keeping the outside, and got the job done. So overall, another good weekend.
Speaking to that character and maybe the difficulties running through the team this week with sickness bugs, you said in the summer you were looking for guys maybe who had been there, done it a little bit more, a little bit veteran experience. You've had two talented teams in the last 2 years, but maybe would this weekend be a weekend where in previous years you might have dropped a point here or there, and you've come out with 4, and that really is a testament to the team leaders you've got in this.
100%. You hit the nail on the head there. We have guys when, you know, there's always going to be mistakes in hockey. It's just whether it compounds into, you know, minutes or periods, or if you're able to, you know, maybe have a sloppy shift or two and then regroup. And for the most part, we do that. You know, maybe we give up 1 or 2, but it's never just, you know, just a bloodbath after that, or so however you want to call it. You could see tonight, you know, we gave up 2 quick ones, and then from there on out, we were very steady. I thought we got back to our game, and that comes with confidence. That comes with guys winning things in the past, and we definitely have that here. And I can tell you, it's very fun to coach that. It makes my job a lot easier.
You mentioned that first 10, maybe 11 minutes of the second period, certainly in commentary. We said that was perhaps the best period of Devils hockey this season. It was phenomenal. You were hitting everything that moved. The forecheck was immense. You scored 3 goals. Obviously, that's the standard you want from this kind of Devils team. You've seen now the benchmark of what they can produce.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I feel a little bad for the fans because I think we've done that a bit more on the road for whatever reason. We definitely had a couple games where we've played almost, you know, 50, 60 minutes of that style, and it is extremely tough to play against, and it's extremely fun to play and to coach. We just have so much talent, and when we're playing the right way like that, with that kind of pace, it's very, very dangerous. And yeah, for whatever reason, we grabbed the bull by the horns there in the second intermission, and we came out flying, and I was really proud of some guys getting on the board. You know, what can you say about David Bryan? Just you know, he kind of probably gets the short end of the stick a lot of the time, but coming in, being a role guy for us, phenomenal on faceoffs, phenomenal on the PK, never complains, never moans. I was really proud of him tonight. It was a nice stick in front. We know he has that in his toolbox, and he got rewarded that way. And you know, that kind of depth is just huge for us going the rest of the season here.
You stole my question about David Bryan. He was immense tonight, but particularly you gave him power play time on that first unit, and he's got good hands. He was going to the front of the net. He gave you a different look, a different option. Yeah,
when Patrick got sick there on, it was probably Thursday, it was late in the week, we threw him in for a couple minutes, probably the last power play bit. I guess it would have been Friday, but you know, being a left shot, it matches what Aslan does there, and he recovers pucks well. He's good on faceoffs, which allows Marty to then roll into his spots a little easier rather than having to take the draws himself. And he's got a great stick. He's got a good release, and he's just he's a tireless worker for us. So yeah, I was really happy for him because he's earned it and then some.
I guess the other guy we should talk about amongst a whole host of impressive performances is Guy Doucette. 2 man of the match performances this weekend. His work rate has been good all season, but the goals are finally starting to come, and that, I guess, is just testament to how hard he's worked. And obviously stepping up to the big line tonight, he looked like he enjoyed himself.
Yeah, I think that's just another kind of same as David Bryan there. You know, it's tough when we have so many good players. Not everyone gets you know, to be on the sexy line with Joey Martin, and tonight, you know, we thought Bordy played well there last night in the small rink. We just thought Belfast was going to have 4 quality lines. We wanted to spread things out a little bit, and we thought if we could get Deuce producing a bit, it could really break the game open for us. He makes a nice play on the Martin goal, and then it was a huge goal in the third there to give us a little bit of breathing room and really give us our confidence back to close things out. I think his game is just so much better, so much more well-rounded. I know he touched on it in his interview the other day. You know, he's in better shape as well. The 4 lines definitely helps his energy levels, but it's great because you can really play him in all situations, and you know, then when he's got his scoring touch, it's just a thing of beauty, really.
The streak at the moment is pretty impressive. I guess the confidence in the room is good. Are you getting closer to playing that 60-minute hockey that you always demand? Everything seems pretty impressive at the moment.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's we've clawed out some wins. Other wins, we've had some dominating performances, and we're on a bit of a roll. I think confidence will always be high, no matter kind of what the situation is in our camp, which is very important. We just got to stay the course. The big thing right now is to get healthy. That was the message. We have to. We gotta get the vitamin C in us and do all that stuff. Get some rest, because next weekend is. It's probably the toughest weekend of the year, 3-3 there, in 3 very difficult buildings after a long trip up, and we're going to need all hands on deck, absolutely.
Well, I was going to ask finally, and I know I've asked you this question the last 2 seasons, but does preparation change at all this week for the 3-3 in terms of resting guys, practices, of course, the long travel day? And whilst it's a great social weekend for the fans, it's all business for you next weekend. How do you keep the focus going for 3 games in 3 nights, and does the 4-line unit help? Yeah,
I mean, the 4-line unit will help, no question. Well, we're honestly, we talk to the guys very honestly and openly. You know, tomorrow will be a good day for that. We'll check in with guys, see how they're doing injury-wise, sickness-wise, and we'll make a read off that. But we're still going to need a couple good practices this week. We need to improve in a few areas, and obviously get prepared for those teams, because they definitely have some threats across the board in all 3 games. And you know, after that, then it's just taking it 1 game at a time, and we'll look for a good start Friday. You know, I don't think it's a distraction having the fans up there. They're awesome. They get behind us, and a testament to them. They're very good about you know, kind of leaving things till Sunday night there, and we as a coach, I thank them for that. But we'll need their support. It'll be a big weekend, and you know, I'm already excited for it.
Well, Andrew, it was a very exciting weekend. This weekend, 2 wins, 4 points as ever. Thank you for joining us on IceTime.TV.
Thanks a lot.